Okay, so we have established that a male is a square and he is scored in two different areas, which makes four triangles with 8 in the center of each triangle. We've established the female rotates around the male as the frequency of God's voice runs everything in every world of every galaxy of every universe that he ever created at one time in the universe, and even our little place we call Earth. I had a serious download within seconds after the last recording. Okay, so if the 5 to the 3rd prime goes up on the right, and the 3rd to the 5 prime goes down on the left, that equals 8, which equals your value inside your square, inside your 4 triangles. Okay, you bond us. And the 5 does not determine the male or female, which they call the complementary DNA, which in numerology adds up to 5. It actually represents us, the male and female. Like we discussed, we equal 9, you equal 5, which in numerology is deduced to 5. So encapsulated in your protection of 8, which not only is a divine number, but it represents infinity, which is our DNA. Like, I remember a professor telling me one time, if you unraveled your DNA, I can't remember how many, I can't remember the extent of the length of it, but it was astounding. And it continues as we procreate. So the male encases us, just like he protects what he loves in the real world, or in another aspect of our reality. Let's put it like that. The male and female, okay, it's like a stronghold on each side of the double helix, 8 on one side, 8 on the other. And what they call our junk DNA, and now what they're referring to as our complementary DNA, in numerology equals a 5, which is what we equal together in our dance, okay, of the square and the Fibonacci spiral. What moves the Fibonacci spiral is the frequency of Yahweh's voice, okay? The Bible even says he spoke it and it was so. The frequency of his voice made everything. That is why I believe the spiral begins to beautifully rotate and make everything you look out from us. You can draw a Fibonacci spiral on a squirrel, on a shell, on any living creature, on a tree, on a blade of grass, a human being. Even at the top of our head, we have a Fibonacci spiral, our belly button, everything, our face, our symmetry, everything is composed. A living thing, even inanimate, non-moving objects, are created by Yahweh Rapha's frequency, and he emits what we named. We don't know what he named it, but we named it the Fibonacci spiral. Okay, and it entails prime sequences. Okay, and in prime sequences you have center values. Okay, and they're very rare, and so are we. So I want to go to the golden number, or golden ratio, when you do the sequence all the way up to 144. If you add in numerology 144, it equals 9, which is representative of the female spiral dancing around the male. I believe it is a golden number. Maybe it is likened to the chalice, the womb of the woman that gives and brings forth life. You are our protector, and we dance around you, and we move you. We move those 4 triangles. The square, remember, is scored twice.